Hello, hello, hello. How are we all doing? Got our first poll up already. The first goal. How are we all doing? Oh, I've still got that empty net up. It's not what I meant to put on. Let me just get rid of that bit. They obviously don't have an empty net. Get rid of that. There we go. How are we all doing? Hope we are all doing well tonight. Hello, Joe. How are you doing? Caps, 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 caps. We got our first poll up. Make sure you interact with it. Want to know what you're all thinking for the first goal of the game, whether it's Caps or the Devils. Obviously, Luke Hughes, Jack Hughes, particularly Jack Hughes, is going to be a big threat tonight. We still don't have Protus as far as I'm aware. Ethan Frank also doesn't appear to be on any roster or projected roster. So it'll be interesting to see when and if we get them back by the end of the season. Hopefully we do, because I don't really want to be going into any playoff contention without them. When I say contention, first round exit, but still technically speaking. How you doing, Joe? Hope you were doing well. I will not be doing Saturday's game, as I physically am unable to, because I'm halfway across the country playing nationals. So it's a little bit difficult to. Contention, yeah. Big quotation marks on that one, I think. I'm good. How's your day? I mean, I am absolutely knackered. I ended up staying up all last night, then went into uni. I was supposed to nip into work to sort some stuff out. Ended up not having to. But yeah, I've got a busy next 24 hours. I've got this stream now. I then have to make and edit a video by, well, hopefully by 3 p.m. because I have to leave the house at about 3:30 in the afternoon to then get a train halfway across the country, go to nationals. But our first, and I think we're going Spoons. Where the Spoons is just like a local UK, or not really local. It's a nationwide pub in the UK. I think a lot of us are going there. Some people are then going out the night before. I'm not. I don't really drink. Drinking is a bit shit. And that's as a Brit saying it, so you know. Let me get my notes app up ready. Pub. Pub is just restaurant, basically. Some native, hello, how are you doing? You know, I'll go going to be chilling in your stream this game. Also noticed you passed 200 subs. In the last 3 streams, we had 4 in the first one. The second one we had 6, and then in the last stream we had 7. So we had 17 subs in the last 3 streams alone, so not doing too bad. But we literally hit it 5 minutes into the last stream because we're on 199. Yeah, pub is just UK for restaurant, sort of. Well, it's more of like a bar, really. But basically, a pub is between a bar and a restaurant. Like, it's a low end restaurant, but we just call it a pub. We don't really call it a bar. A bar is like a night out sort of thing, if that makes sense. What are your predictions for this game then? Being on the roll? Yeah, a little bit, to be honest. Jake Allen in net for New Jersey. What's your predictions? We're on the way here in New Jersey. Caps win the opening face-off. OV playing with Strowman, McMichael, Lapierre, Dubois, Wilson, Bouvillier, Sordif, Leno, Duhaime, Kampf, and Miroshnichenko. Ferrari with Sandine, and Chikrin, Van Riemsdyk, and it'll be Roy with, yeah, Hudson. There we go. I always thought a pub was just what you guys call a bar. Didn't know there was a difference. A bar in the UK is literally like, there's no food other than like maybe like some peanuts or like crisps or what you call chips. Like you might be able to get that, but a pub you can actually buy food there still. So like you can go there for lunch, like your lunch or whatever. You can go get a sandwich or a toasty or something like that. 3-on-2 here for New Jersey. That was overskated. Ryan Leonard tried to get a shot off. That bounces off Dougie Hamilton. What's your predictions for the game here, Joe, and some native? Been a while on some native as well. How have you been? Hope you've been well, happy and healthy. Enter the zone now in front, and that's out of play. That's a good save early. That was pace of New Jersey crashing the net. That's a dangerous one to give that sort of level of chance this early. You don't want to be chasing. And with a team like New Jersey, you do not want to be chasing. Right now on the poll, we have 12 votes. now 13. 69% saying Caps. We'll have to wait and see. The first chance was for New Jersey, though. They also messed up a 3-on-2, though, so. That one sent to Logan Thompson behind his net. He'll play it out. Sandine will stretch pass. And Strome on a breakaway. He shoots, he misses the net. Oh my god, how has Strome completely missed the net? That was such a nice stretch pass as well. I think it was Sandine that found him. That was beautiful. How has that not got... How has he not even put that on target? Unless he was trying to like posting in it. For New Jersey to pay their OV tax tonight, 5 goals in a few hours on a roll right now. Yeah, I mean, we'll see, we'll see. How did Strome miss that so bad? Good save there, Jake Allen. Ryan Leonard with a drive there. Ovi taking out a player there as well. Are there any other Metro games tonight? Does anyone know? Because it is big for us. We do need it. Sent ahead to Saul if he waits for reinforcements. Chickering couldn't get that one off cleanly. Isha tries to go across the ice, stopped by Roy. Shot from distance, and that one's just gloved from quite some distance as well, but it's a slow start for both teams here. Defensive zone face off here for Washington. That one's won. Hudson dangles round one, drops it back to Roy. Side of the net. Dubois shoots short side. That one took a weird bounce. That's played with a high stick. Right, okay. We need to beat New Jersey in regulation. Need the Hurricanes to beat Columbus. That should be alright. They beat them the other day. Buffalo to beat Ottawa. Ottawa are playing really bad at the minute. So that shouldn't be too hard for Buffalo, who are playing really well. Detroit versus Flyers. Game needs to end in regulation. I'm assuming we want Detroit to win that one. Or does it not really matter? Because I know both are sort of going for it. I think Flyers have some really rough games coming up, so we might actually want the Flyers to win that one. I don't really know where Detroit are in the mix. Okay, they've taken a shot off for New Jersey and put one on for Cap, so I guess we'll take it. A beautiful chance, and it's a goal. That's a nice little play for New Jersey. Well, only 31% of you got the poll right. That's not a great one. I mean, Ferrari stood there a little bit, but that was a nice play. I will admit. Cody Glass there. Okay, next poll is up. For the next goal, let me know what you're thinking. Turnover here, New Jersey, trying to come into the zone. Shot, that one goes wide. Keeping it in the zone right now. Starting to add a bit of pressure. Rat puts it over the net. Stays in our zone though. That one's centered off the outside of the net. 45 seconds of zone time here. Caps need to get possession and get it out the zone. Currently, I think it's, yeah, it is our fourth line on right now, I believe. That is why we're hemmed in against their Jack Hughes line. Over a minute of time now, and now it's cleared down. Oh, it's icing though. No changes for the Caps. That's not good at all. Damn, we do not want, of all possible combinations, that is not what we wanted. Caps can't get a change because of it. Defensive zone face-off here. Won by New Jersey as well. That one's pulled wide. In the corner right now. Digging for it. Goes around the boards. New Jersey's still with it. Don't know who lost an edge there. He shoots and it's a goal. I mean, we just did not get out. Like, what are the Caps? Need to change that line immediately. You cannot have Miroshnichenko playing with Lapierre and who else is it? And Camp. It's such a bad line. I think the initial one even went in, to be fair. Well, I didn't even have time to... That's the poll ended. I'll get another one in a minute, but what a terrible start for the Caps. What are we doing? What are we doing? Detroit and Philly are tied at 86. Columbus has the last 88, yeah, but they're not in great form right now. Neither is big hit there. That was Dubois. And it's a 2-1-0. Hudson scores! Cole Hudson gets one back. He answers. Cole Hudson with his first actual career goal. His first one was an empty netter. But Caps will take that one. They answer straight back. It was a 2-0. I think it was it Tom Wilson with it? No, it was Lapierre as well chasing for it. He touched it over to Hudson. Hudson had so much more speed than him. And that, he just goes... Where did he put that one? We'll take that one any day after that start. I mean, we'll take that one. We'll definitely take that one. Well, we didn't even get time to put in the next one, but Cole Hudson gets his second career goal. His first one was an empty netter, so this is, for me, his actual first one. Well, what a crazy few minutes. I mean, you can't ask for much more than whatever the hell just happened. Caps held in their zone for nearly 2 minutes straight. Only an icing was breaking it up. They scored their second. Caps come back with a 2-0. Cole Hudson picks it up. Hudson transitioned from college hockey, into the NHL. Pretty nice. Looking forward to seeing what he can do of a full season next year. He's on, I believe, 7 points now in 7 or 8 games. Don't quote me on that. Like, he's almost a point a game right now. Like, pretty good going. Not really going to, like, complain. I mean, we'll take that one. I mean, oh, Red Wings are up 1-0. Okay. That's helping us a lot there. That gives us more of a chance for a metro spot. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. There's a tripping call here. This is against Dylan. He's going for tripping. Bit of a stiff leg there on Ferravari. How are you doing, Gavin? Hope you're doing well. If we can see Crosby and Ovi in the playoffs one last time, it'll be stoked. Talking about Ovi, he has said he wants to go out like Gretzky went out. He wants to. He doesn't want to announce it until like a couple days before. His last home game is against Penguins. His last regular season game is against Columbus. That's the first game he played against. I have a feeling he might be going. There is a chance he might be leaving this year, and he's just not doing a farewell tour because he said he doesn't want a farewell tour because he don't want to cause a fuss. But there might be outrage if he doesn't at the same time. Shot, rebound, and he scores! A power play marker for the Caps. Wow. What a first period this is going to be. What a game this is going to be. The Caps answer back really well here. Who was this? Leonard Risset drops down Pierre Dubois. A couple chances there. He shoves it under the pad in the end, I think. Oh, I hate when they don't drop the puck. Like, why did they not drop the puck? I don't understand why they don't drop the puck. Well, what a turn of events. Yeah, we might be seeing the last of Ovi this year because he don't want a farewell tour, which I'm not really happy about. He has done a lot of jersey swaps with players, which might be a little bit of a sign. He said he wants to do it for years, but that might also be he doesn't want to say it out loud yet until he knows for sure that he's not coming back next season. But I think it is a case that he's not coming back next season, which I don't think many people are going to be happy about. He's still got enough in the tank to play a few more seasons for me. He's got the time. Good work by Hudson to get that out of the zone as well. What a nut start to the game, though. Nope, sorry, I didn't do the clock. Oh well. Beautiful. Back to normal. Top level streams over here. That's all we get over here, guys. Definitely. Pens are winning 2-1 against the Lightning. I'm surprised. I thought Lightning would. I mean, Lightning can come back. They're playing really well at the minute. Was it Kucherov has got 26 points in last month, which is ridiculous. Don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure that's the case. I feel like this will be over his last season in the NHL, especially if he wants to go play in the KHL to finish his career. The thing is, he can probably play there forever. The thing is, I would like to see him play one more year, at least as a farewell year. Because there's going to be so many teams that want to say goodbye to him. Like, I know a lot of people can just go and say goodbye to him because they obviously probably also have. Probably a lot of players probably already know. I mean, I saw Strome going for the Ovi Classic, getting Cheetos and a Subway off the plane. That came up as well. Probably someone who could play till 45 if he wanted. He probably could. He's on over 30 goals. What, 31 goals on this season? He's like 15th in the league on goals. Like, if he has a strong end to his end of the season, there is a possible chance that he can go a point a game. It's unlikely, but it is possible. I mean, technically anything's possible, but like, you know. Kucherov has been averaging over 2 points a game recently. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, did you see the Sharks comeback the other night? Oh my god. 2 goals, 2 assists for what's his name now? Oh my god. Celebrini. There we go. God, I'm having a mind blank today. Let's go, Andrew. How you doing? Let's go, boys. Need a Wilson goal now. I mean, it's been a hectic first half of the game, or first half of the first period. But I guess it is half the game, technically speaking. At least up to now. Native, Gavin, Andrew, anyone got any predictions for any of these games or any Metro/East games in general, or the league ones if you really want? That'll complete my parlay already. Jesus Christ, what have you got on your parlay? If you're about to finish your parlay in the first period, what is your parlay? That is nuts. I mean, technically, it can be a very small one. Also, did you see there's been was it more fights in like this like 2026 and in the last 20 years or something? I swear that was something that popped up on my Instagram from like Bar Down or something. Washington will win 6-4, I think, this game. I cannot deal with another 4 goals against average. I crashed out in the CFR video the other day. For those who don't know, CFR is a series that I do covering each Caps game. Oh. Is this a delayed offside or something? I'm not sure. In fact, let me get the link for you guys. There we go, there we go, there we go. Let me quickly send it in the chat for those who want the link, because why not? That's the link for the last one if anyone's interested. Good save by Logan Thompson there. That one goes out of play. Let me catch up on the chat real quick. Pierre-Luc Dubois 1 point, Ryan Leonard 1 point, and a Wilson goal. I mean, you got 2/3 of it in literally 1 goal, so can't really complain about that, can you? Should have put Hudson on there as well. Prediction 5-3 Caps win with Chickering game winning goal. Is that an overtime one, Native, or regulation? That's only 3 points out of a playoff spot. I mean, we were a lot more, but we have won a lot of games recently. We've won our last 3. We're 3-1-1 in our last 5, and that includes includes an overtime point against the Avs. So, not jackets though. It's essentially a 5-way tie at the minute. Yes, but have you seen how the games the jackets have to play? It is mean. The jackets like genuinely might be out of the running. I think the Caps have the easiest schedule left, if I'm not mistaken. Let me have a look at the Blue Jackets schedule. They're playing Carolina right now. They're down 3-0, so you know, they've got Winnipeg, Detroit, Buffalo, Montreal, Boston, and then Caps. Yeah, they might be out of the playoff spot already. Let's be honest, Boston, Montreal, and Buffalo alone are going to win. they're already about to lose this one as well. Like, they're not even going to win half of their games that they've got left. They might be already out. Like, in terms of the games they actually have left. Because those are some tough games. They are some tough games. Mostachenko, good chance there. Bit of pushing and shoving afterwards. Did he head the puck? I want to see a replay of this. It's alley-ooped. He headers it into the zone. And then look at the touch. The touch. Camp then touch, like, it has such a good touch of it as well. He brings the puck down on his foot so well. What the hell? That is a weird one. That is a really weird one to see. They'll redo that face off. That was such a weird play. Just writing notes again for the CFR, the Caps Fan Reacts video that will be out tomorrow. I have to get it done in the day because I have to then travel all the way across the UK for nationals because tomorrow I have a 7:15 a.m. game of ice hockey for my first game. Not as bad as some people have to do it even earlier. They're like really in a bad spot. Some games are starting at 6:15 a.m. It is rough. Can't be that sure. I mean, look at last night. We've lost place Vancouver, beating first place Avalanche 8-6. Talk about a crazy game. Wasn't it something like it went in a triangle with them? Lapierre getting into it there. Tom Wilson has just line changed onto the ice. He's gonna join in. Yeah, no one's taking on Tom Wilson. Go look in the game, give us an update in the Discord. Yeah, I mean, I'll only be able to do it in the Discord. I won't be able to stream the Saturday night game because I'm literally in a hotel room. But I will try and get a video out. It will just be literally right as I'm about to stream. Because I'm not going to get back until probably about 8 p.m. my time on the Sunday. And then 4 hours later, there is a stream. So it might be an interesting one. I have 3 games on the Saturday, and then I will play up to 6 games total. I think it is. Over 2 days. It's a rough one. But there's about 250 hockey players. It's quite a big one. I mean, we've got 4 lines of forwards, 3 lines of D. Some teams will have slightly more, some teams will have slightly less. We've got a pretty Good team though. I'm on the opposite side of the bracket as the team that beat us by 1 point in the league because they cheated their way in. But you know, Tampa had a short-handed goal, shaking my head. Oh no, Gavin, no. I mean, to be fair, I did predict them to batter you, so if you can get a point out of it, it's even better for you. Devils came out so quick, and then Caps have just sort of taken over this game so far. Dun, 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 dun. Brat goes into the center. That one goes wide. I don't know if a stick came in. Panthers are beating Bruins as well right now. That's good for everyone. Hamilton's shot and it's in. Dougie Hamilton is one of the best shooting defenders for me, though. Like, he's got such a good shot, Dougie Hamilton. I mean, Jack Hughes opens it up, gets it to Hamilton through 4 players screening. Yeah. Good save there. And another one as well. Oh, didn't do the clock there, my bad. My bad. Oh. My internet took a hitch there. Do, 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 do. 3-3-2. I mean, yeah, but like Caps now don't let any more in and score 3 more, so my prediction can be correct. Is it just a prediction or have you got money on it as well? Because that's where it gets interesting. Love a bit of gambling. Now I'm gonna be so when I have money, I'm not gonna have money because I'm gonna be gambling it. Hudson around the outside, centers it. Who's just saved that? Who has just saved that? Was that Luke Hughes? Was that Luke Hughes? Can someone confirm if that was Luke Hughes? What the hell? Right, let's have a look. I think Wilson Lapierre bounced it off. I mean, the crediting Luke Hughes with it, I'm not gonna lie. He didn't really do much. Lapierre shot it, it bounced off Wilson's leg and then hit Luke Hughes and out. It's only the first though. Right. No, I don't gamble anymore. I always lose, so I learnt my lesson. It's not fun. I mean, yeah, but like, that's sort of the fun of it. If you then win, it's even better. Right, let's have a look at scores around the league. Canadians are up 2-0 on the Rangers. Caulfield and New Hook. Suzuki has 66 assists, by the way. 66. Demidov has 43 as well, damn. Caulfield's on 48 goals now. Red Wings Flyers, that's 1-1. Hurricanes are outshooting the Blue Jackets just over halfway through the entire game, 11 minutes into the second, 13-4. Now, how did the Blue Jackets have 4 shots on goal in half an hour of play? 31 minutes of play, Evan. Halfway through the game between Panthers Bruins, it's 2 on Panthers. Milton, Bennett, and Samoskevich. Penguins Lightning, that's 2-2. Sorelli, Chinakov, Raquel, and Sorelli again. Sabres Sens, that's 0-0. About 8 minutes into the second so far, that one. Devils up 3-2 over the Caps. Stars Jets 0-0, but they're very early on. Stars are on the power play right now, though. Canucks Wild, they're 8 minutes into the first, nothing yet. Later on, these Hawks, Oilers, Flames, Knights, Leafs, Sharks, Mammoth Kraken, and Preds Kings. Quite a lot of games to come then. Should be an interesting night, that's for sure. We've got 20 votes right now on the Ovigol poll. 65% saying yes. We'll see if that is the case. I mean, plenty of time yet to play, so we shall see. Hopefully he does. Just because, I mean, an Ovigol is an Ovigol. You can't really complain. I mean, people complain saying, it's an open net, it don't count. They all count. Still more goals than you, buddy. At any time anyone says, "Oh, it's only an empty net, it don't count." Do you have any goals in the NHL, buddy? Do you have any empty nets? Nope. But people are dumb like that. Honestly. Empty net. They don't ask how many. They don't. Oh, I read that completely wrong. I read that so wrong. Oh my lord. I read that as empty net. They don't ask how many. They ask how. That's not. I mean, half the time they do ask how, and then complain about how. But Hampton, they don't ask how many, they ask. No, I've done it again. They don't ask how, they ask how many. Oh my god, I'm so dyslexic. And I actually am before anyone questions it. Oh my dear lord. Oh, what a start that is. Let's have a look. Let's have a look here at the stats for the period. Shots 9-8 for Washington. Caps 56.5 on the face-off dot, 1-for-1 on the power play. It's a 6-3 in favour of the Caps. Spot shots 6-2 in favour of the Caps. 2 giveaways for the Caps, 5 for New Jersey. 0 takeaways for the Caps, and 1 for New Jersey. Currently, the Caps have taken a 2-1 series lead. They lost in a shootout in game 1, win in overtime in the game 2, win in regulation in game 3. So Caps are on 5 out of a possible 6 points. New Jersey on 3 out of a possible 6 points so far. Obviously with tonight's game as well. Only penalty so far is Dylan against Brandon Dylan tripping on Ferrari. Then there was a fight. Wait, there's been a big fight. There's been a big fight. I repeat, there has been a big fight. In the Sabres Sens game, there has been a big fight. Sabres are up 1-0, by the way, but Sens are on the power play. Samuelson has scored. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Who was it? Logan Stanley fighting Brady Tkachuk. That is a heavyweight. Well, one has brains, one doesn't, but you know. Oh, I swear to God, if someone gets compared to being as smart as Brady Tkachuk, like, it would be so funny. Like, just as a chirp, just say, "You've got the brains of Brady Tkachuk." I'm gonna use that at nationals and see if I get ejected, because they are wet wipes. The league are wet wipes. They don't allow anything. Honestly, I mean, to be fair, most leagues don't really allow much chirping anymore. Like, sort of ruins the game. Like, not allowing it. You need to have chirping. You need to have physicality. You need to have big hits. That's what makes hockey hockey. You take that away, you don't have hockey anymore. And at that point, what is the point in playing hockey? I don't say love of the game, because the love of the game is gone at that point. You're taking away that much. Is there anything interesting anywhere else? Hurricanes now 4-1. Matachuk has scored, Nachiskin, Stankoven again. And then currently number 0. It says number 0 unassisted. Have Blue Jackets scored on their own net? Wait. No way. No. Don't tell me. Or have they just not put it on yet? Have I accidentally caught it before they've added it on or something? Don't tell me they've scored on their own net. Don't tell me that. That would be so funny if. Will Ovi tie Gretzky all-time records 116? He's 11 away. Again, it depends how it currently. If he ends the season, no. Unless he plays really well. I mean, he has to average what? Like 1.7, 1.8 goals a game. It's hard for anyone to do. So, by the way, Sabre's on 100 points now. I think it was something like they haven't hit that since like 08, 09 season or something stupid. Someone I wanted to mention, but he's not in the. I don't think Gavin's still here, but players like Anthony Mantha and Bouvillier have been sent around the league a lot. But most of it is just getting traded back, and those players have just been traded back and forth with the Caps and Penguins. Like, we just keep handing them back to each other, and it's a really weird one. Oh, there we go. It was Martinuk that scored. It wasn't a known goal. Dun, 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 dun. That was a nice goal, but it was a slap shot from Cole Caulfield. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-da-ba-da-bum, bum. The Brinkett scored on the power play. More stuff for the Flyers. I think Zegras got a secondary assist on that. If we don't make playoffs, I'll be cheering for Buffalo in the playoffs since they haven't made it since 2010-11 season. Honestly, fair. Like, honestly, fair. Like, I'm planning to do a stream every single night during playoffs. Fingers crossed. I mean, I'm gonna have uni work to do, but like the games aren't until like midnight my time anyway. Like, should be fine for it. But like, I think if I go. What games shall I like focus on? Like, what is the current? Does anyone know what the current matchups would be, or like the likely matchups are? Put it in the chat if you know any like matchups that are gonna happen. I think the Wild are like, I think it was like Wild and Lightning or something. No, not Wild or Wild. The Wild with another team had like a 99% chance the other day of playing against each other at this point because the West is just ass. Apart from the top of the, what is it? The Pacific. But I think if I stream like Canadians for the East and stuff. I mean, I'll obviously like go around them, but like Canadians have such a big fan base, I'm gonna get a lot of people watching. So, although Buffalo, yeah, again, they've not been in for so long, like, they'll probably have quite a lot watching them as well. Excuse me. I mean, Colorado's obviously going to be Ducks. The Ducks would be good to watch. Now I'm thinking, obviously, like Edmonton, they're going to get a lot watching, but the Ducks might be a good one to watch. Also, Sharks if they force it, which currently they are 1 point behind LA for the second wildcard spot with 1 game less played. Just saying. By the way, LA have 30 wins on the season. Everyone, apart from Chicago and Canucks, have more wins in them. But because they have 18 overtimes, they only have 8 more wins than Vancouver, 3 more wins than Chicago. They're in a playoff spot. That's so stupid. If it happened today, it would be Buffalo, Boston, Tampa, Montreal. Oh, Tampa, Montreal. That would be a good one. Carolina versus Columbus. Carolina are wiping Columbus. Pittsburgh and Islanders. I reckon Pittsburgh Islanders, I reckon, would go to like a game 6. What about the West? I thought it's like Edmonton, Vegas, probably. I can't believe Vancouver have the minus 88 goal difference. I mean, Anaheim have a negative goal difference. They have a negative goal difference and they're top of the Pacific by 2 points. In the West, there is 5 teams with an actual positive goal difference. I mean, technically 6 if you count Vegas, but they're on a 0. And then on the other side, in the East, there's 10. There's quite a difference. I mean, there's only one team currently in the entire wild card section on the West that have a positive goal difference. And the best out of them is Winnipeg with a minus 15. Jesus Christ. Right, second period about to get underway. About to take the face off. Absolutely manic first, so we'll see how the second goes. And we're on the way. Jesus, all our games are goal fests, yeah. They scored 2, we answered back with 2, and then they scored 1 again. But Hudson scored, and yeah, Luke Dubois scored. So, Thompson an early save to pop out to take a quiz for class. Damn. West will be Colorado versus LA. I mean, Dallas, Minnesota. That's the one that was like 90% happening. I think that's now confirmed as well. Anaheim versus Utah would be interesting. That comes out the zone. And Edmonton Vegas, that's another one that is like a 70% chance or something right now. It is an interesting. Excuse me, sorry. It is an interesting one. But I'm currently on about 3 hours of sleep, and it was a nap at best. So, what an interesting time crunch. I'm actually going straight to bed after this. Getting up to early to get a video sorted, and then get it out as soon as possible so I can get a train. Like, I am on a time crunch, and I still have to technically pack a clothes bag. Not that I'm really going to be wearing normal clothes much, but I'm going to be sat in a rink with half my kit on for several hours over between games. Like, it's so manic for nationals. Basically, all you do is some people don't even take the skates off, and they'll just put the hard skate guards on. But you take your top half off and skates sometimes, depending on how much time you have. And then you just sit in the stands. I mean, like, you'll walk like a mile and a half to go get some food in like half hockey kit in between games. Do you want to hear the times for my games? It is AIDS. I'll get it up. Chance here for... That goes wide. Don't know if it got deflected. So my first game on Saturday is 8:15 a.m. Then I have another game at 2:15 in the afternoon, and then I have one at 9:15 at night. And then I have one on the Sunday against Sheffield at 7:15 a.m. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit rough. I played defense, but I play offensive defense. Like, I probably have more shots on net than anyone. But I just shoot it from distance. I just send one timer after one timer. I just look like Ovi at the blue line. I play weird. I had this absolutely awful one timer, and it hit someone in the shoulder, bounced off about 16 players, bounced down, and I somehow got a primary assist for it. It was a dreadful one, but I'll take an assist. Because the league robbed me of assists all season. I should have had, like, in the how many games? In the 10 game season, because you just play one home, one away. Good chance there. Affected in front. Good chance there for the Caps. But yeah, it's manic. I played at 7 or 8 of the games. I think I played 8 because I got ill. For like an entire month, so I couldn't play 2 of the games. Missed a load of time as well, and a trip here. I'm not gonna lie, that's a weak penalty. Tom Wilson gets stripped there. Is it Timu? Is it Timu Maya? Yeah, Timu Maya. It's a slash, it's called instead. It's on the leg though, but he goes down. Offensive defenseman with lots of shots on there. Are you British Jacob Chikrin? I basically play like Jacob Chikrin. Like, that is how I play. Power play here for the Caps, though. This is a big one as well. New Jersey win it, though. When it comes to Chikrin on the blue line, he keeps it in. Get it across to Leonard. He drives in, drops it back for Luke Dubois to Ovi. In front, was looking for a tip. Chikrin with it. Holds it to Dubois. Chikrin. Dubois. He gets it to Leonard. Dubois bounces off his skate, and that one is cleared the length of the ice. Technically a shot on goal as well. Goes all the way to Logan Thompson. Ovechkin with a shot, Leonard with a shot. Good pressure. Good power play here. Yeah, but I basically play like chicken. But I should have probably had 12 assists, and I think I got credited for about 5 or 6. So, all in all, I somehow didn't get a goal. I hit the post genuinely about 15 times in the season. I think I hit the crossbar once as well. Like, most of mine got turned into rebounds. Good save, Thompson. That'll be it for the power play, but it was a good power play. Sordif drops it. Sandine across. Hudson shot, and that's saved. Hudson with another good look. That was an 83-mile-an-hour shot. Was a wrister, though. Up to 31 votes on the poll right now. 74% saying yes for the Ovi goal. We'll have to wait and see if that is the case. Let's have a look. So I was just checking something. Then that's a lot of posts. Hopefully you get some puck luck in your games coming up. Well, I had one that almost broke a player's stick. It bounced off a player's stick, off the post, the inside of the post, off the back of the goalie, and somehow then went wide. I don't know what bounce it took, but I had probably the most unfortunate luck on that one. I probably have had the worst luck all season. Yeah. Hopefully I get one at Nationals though. Because Nationals it means more. When you can get some silverware, it means a bit more. And we've got some teams that we know we can win. Like, we've got Sheffield, we can beat them because we've got multiple tiers of play. Our lower team almost beat them. So, and we can batter that team. We got Birmingham. We haven't played Birmingham. We should be able to win that. We got Glasgow. We drew against them with half a roster. And then beat them like 8-0 at home. UCL. We've not played UCL. That's a London one. Again, should be alright there. I reckon we'll be alright. we are technically the best team in the league. We just do not win the league because the team that won, they are the best. They have they're the best at cheating and putting players in that shouldn't be in the league. You know. With a pushing and shoving there. That's dumped in. Perhaps getting a change. Kempf turns it over, puts it back into the zone. Shot from very wide angle there. Roy was trying to beat Allen back to the net with the shot. Hudson was trying to get it through, couldn't get it deep enough. Caps are doing well in this second period so far. Still nothing going yet. And this one, don't know if it was, I think it might have been icing in the end. Anyone got any parlays other than, was it Andrew that had the parlay? Is Andrew even still there? I don't even know. Is this icing again? No. Is it offside, possibly? Done. Not many penalties tonight. We've had a lot of scrappy games recently, though, so I don't mind having a bit of a less scrappy game, although I would like to see Tom Wilson just go out and crush someone for no reason. It's a quiet second so far, though. Jesper Bratt across. I thought he had a glove on it. Jack Hughes with one. Damn. That's a bit of a dagger, that one. Was it a 2-on-1? The stretch pass, Bratt gets it over. And oh, he tried to kick it out, Thompson. He couldn't quite get there. Damn. Well, not great. When we need to win this game. Actually, is this one of the games we can technically give up in the race? New Jersey are below us. I think New Jersey are basically out of contention. They have played one less game. This would take them up to 80, but still 5 points behind. Game in hand, but it's hard for them to make that up still. Needing 10 at minimum. I think New Jersey literally need to go unbeaten without giving up a point. I reckon tonight I reckon tonight we'll have a lot of teams knocked out of playoff contention. I reckon Florida and Toronto will probably be knocked out tonight. Chicago, Calgary. Actually, Calgary. To be fair, Chicago can still make the playoffs. But like, they have 7 games remaining, which is 14 possible points that can take them up to 82, which is currently where Utah sit. So currently, they need to win and have everyone lose. But over the next few days, there will be a lot of teams that get knocked out. We can only afford one loss based on predicted outcomes from the experts. Yeah, but that's a big quotation for experts. They're not usually very good. I mean, if I look at the schedule, like, Sens should be dropping points. Flyers and stuff are dropping points. I mean, Blue Jackets are already dropping more points. I don't know who we want between Islanders and Flyers, really. Winning tomorrow. Probably neither. We want the Wild to win against Sens. That should happen. Canadians should beat Devils. Hurricanes could do with beating the Islanders. Oh, I've got a out of place shoulder again. Wild should Red Wings. Boston should take the Flyers. Hurricanes could do with them taking points again. Like, either way, it's going to be so close. It's going to come down to the final game of the season, really. Hit their big hit. I think it was Tom Wilson. He's tied up on the board, though. It wasn't. It was Moshchenko. Right, Caps need to do a bit more now. Leonard shot. It's off the stick or blocker side there. Good chance, though, for the Caps. That was up high on Leonard. Hughes goes wide. That was a hit up high there. Wilson is now on, so he'll deck anyone that tries to do anything now. That did look like a bit of a shoulder, elbow, stiff arm. That I'm not sure about that one personally. Thinking that the walls comes loose for New Jersey. Luke Hughes shot that's blocked by Lapierre. No, I didn't do the. Yeah, I mean that is just a hit to the head. He wasn't even going for a hit. That's interference. And a hit to the head. It's like, how that's not a call is beyond me. What do you think? Do you think that was a call? Let me know in the chat. Caps win that face-off defensive one as well. Out hitting 12-4 right now as well. Just need to clean up on that shot clock. Not the shot, the goal clock. More than anything. Wilson down on his knees. Gonna come free with it. New Jersey do instead. And Tom Wilson gets there first. He can't get a breakaway because it goes too far. That comes centered. Goes around the net. Trying to find a shot in close. Good save, Thompson. And Caps will clear this out and down. TVR enters the zone. Cross ice for Ovechkin. Shot. Saved by Allen. Cross ice. Backhanded across. No luck. Severe angle shot. That went off the shoulder of Thompson. And cleared out the zone. I look like it should have been called. I mean, it was quite an obvious interference, that one. Miro trying to go fancy. Ovi 7 goals in last 7 games as well, by the way. For those who want to keep track. Another couple looks tonight. Bavari tipped in front. Can't get it to go. Should have been a one-timer, that one. Waited a bit too long for me. Bit too long. New Jersey's starting to get a bit more control now, which I do not like. I want Caps to start getting a bit more control here. Just a little bit, giving up a little bit too much for me right now. So they've tried to get it between the D. Gonna Brown. He tried to dangle through. He gets pickpocketed. Pickpocketed straight back though. Thanks to all the new subs tonight as well. If you're new around here, please do subscribe. Leave a like on the stream if you're enjoying it. Tell your friends. And Brat breakaway, good save by Thompson. That's a big save. We needed that one. It's just giving up way too much defensively right now, the Caps. Need some more defensive defenders for me. Cole Hudson's just buried Brat. Wilson thought he was about to get jumped, so he just ran back to stand next to him. Because let's be honest, no one's going to fight when Wilson's right there just to deck you. That one just goes wide. Caps are getting in the zone now. Wilson to Chikrin. Luke Hughes on him. Good work there. Bad pass, but TVR keeps it in. Gets it deep. Up in the corner now. Comes free for the Caps, but they're trying to get clean possession. Now they have it. Centered. Good save there. It was a nice tic-tac-toe play as well. Good few chances there for both sides as well. Just can't get it to go. Some good looks. Good saves for Thompson as well. It's an interesting one, this game. I mean, the last few we've averaged 4 goals against average in the last 4 games now. And the 2 games before that was 3 goals against. We are playing so bad defensively. Like, you cannot allow teams to average 4 goals. Like, we are now in the last 5. We'll just go in the last 5. We lost 3-0, won 7-4, won 6-4, won 5-4, and now we're 4-2 down. We cannot allow teams to do that much. It is just way too much you're giving up. Way too much. It shouldn't even be close to that much. 36 votes on the poll right now. 78% saying yes for the over goal. We'll have to wait and see. 3:43 remaining here in the second. 4-2 Devils. Caps out shooting 19-16 right now, though. Most of those goals you can't even blame on Thompson. Most have come from defensive breakdowns. I mean, one was a 2-on-1 cross ice. One of them was cross ice back to being centered. It should have been cleared earlier. One was from distance with 4 screens. 2 Caps players, 2 Devils players. Caps players need to get them out of the way more. And what was the other goal? I can't even remember. Does anyone know what the other goal was? Let me know. Can't even think. Got this cleared, please. Bear in mind, we've got no Ethan Frank and no Protus right now. That is some quite big players to be missing. The second fastest skater in the league. And a 6'6" man who is a huge penalty killer as well. Like, has the reach of about 3 different postcodes. And the big parts that you don't want to be missing. New Jersey working out from their end. Off the blocker there. 3 postcodes. I mean, he does. He genuinely has the reach. Like, you can reach your neighbor across the road with the reach he has. Like, it is quite some reach that man has. Good save, Thompson. There was a rebound available. Wilson going 1-on-2. He waits for Caps to enter the zone. Shot there. I think I got blocked in front. There's not enough intensity from the Caps. Sandin lost it in his feet. Kept in there by Ferravari. He sends it deep. But Michael behind the boards, he absorbs a hit. Wilson coming in to help out. Comes loose, trying to stuff him at Michael. Sent in deep again by Sandin. Caps will get a change on. Ovi is now on the ice. He's forechecking. good pressure, but they exit the zone. Caps will try and enter straight back in. They do. Villiers shoots, rebound, good save. Up the ball's not out. Caps keeping it in the zone. Strome cross ice, gets it to Ovechkin, shot, rebound again. Roy starting a cycle again. Hudson waits, pulls the trigger, and that's a save. That is some good pressure from the Caps, the pressure we want. Multiple shots on net there. Hudson with a good chance, Ovi with a good chance. That's a good minute of zone time there. It's my apologies for the yawning. I have had about 3 hours sleep in the last 36 hours. I am not on a great form. And that includes the other stream. Thrown in. That's cleared in even further by Ovechkin. He won that stick battle. Devils get it out, but not very far. Caps turn it back over, enter back into the zone. Bouvillier again. He'll put it further into the corner. Strome gets it to Ovechkin. He tries to stuff it. Couple chances, they don't quite stuff it in. And it's a 3-on-3 with 10 seconds remaining here. Cross ice. No one was there, and Chikrin will clear it ahead. Hudson from distance will send it in as time winds down. Interesting second period there. Very interesting. Who's faster than Frank? Then he beat McDavid's speed record. He did last season, and now McDavid broke it again this season. Like a couple weeks ago. That was some good zone time to end that period. We probably had about 3 minutes of zone time in the last 4 minutes. I mean, slow down on the shot clock, but we want to see if we can try and get a little bit more going in the third. We're down 2. We need 2 big goals here. We don't want to leave him for an empty net chance there. That is the last of what we want. Shots for the period were 15-9. Holy Jesus. Taking us up to 24 shots to 17 overall. We've outshot them 9-8 and 15-9 so far. It is good, but we want more. I mean, that was 5 shots in the last few. 5 recorded shots on there. I mean, a lot slower of a period, really. Want to try and get a bit more, personally, going. What's the shots on goal to 17? Devils coming back on the face-off dot. Caps now 47.2 on the face-off dot, sorry. 1 for 2 on the power play. Only two penalties so far, both going against New Jersey. 15 hits to 8 in favor of Caps. 13 block shots to 6 in favor of the Caps. 6 giveaways for Caps. 15 for New Jersey. 2 takeaways apiece. Cole Hudson, his second of his career and the season. Lapierre with his 12th assist. Tom Wilson with his 28th assist. Pierre-Luc Dubois power play marker. His 5th of the year. Leonard's 24th, Chikrin's 33rd assist. Dougie Hamilton, his 12th of the season. Jack Hughes with his 42nd. Jesper Bratt with his 43rd assist. Jack Hughes then with his 23rd of the season. Jesper Bratt with his 44th. Chevich, or whatever his name is, with his 7th. Interesting. Let's have a look around the league, see what's going on around the league right now. There's quite a lot of games on. Sends up 2-1 against the Sabres halfway through the 3rd. That's interesting. Lightning have really come back here. 4-2 now. Gurgis Guns and Braden Point. I'm up 4-2. Panthers still up 2-1 against the Bruins. Currently, Minton's with the go-ahead goal. Canadians up 2-0 against Rangers still. Red Wings, Raymond has broken the deadlock. They're up 2-1. 4-4 between Blue Jackets Hurricanes right now. Fetchnikov has scored his 28th of the season on the power play marker. It's now 5-1 to the Hurricanes. It's good points off the Blue Jackets in the last 2 days. Devils 4-2 against the Cats. Stars up 3-0 against the Jets right now. The Jets have 6 shots on goal in the first 29 minutes. Oh my lord. Wild and Canucks 2-2. That's an interesting one. Matt Boldy is 40th of the year. The Brusque, Freelander, and Matt Boldy again. Matt Boldy with 2 goals in this game, 1 unassisted. Hawks Oilers, they've just started. In about 40 minutes' time, we'll have Flames Golden Knights, Leafs Sharks, Mammoth Kraken, and then half an hour later, Preds Kings as well. Fire Kirk Muller. Wait, do you reckon Celebrini will score again tonight? He had 2 goals and an assist. 2 goals and 2 assists in the last game. Sam Carrick is out week to week at the minute. Okay. What predictions have you got for some of the other games around the league then? Let me know in the chat. Interesting to know what you guys also think. Always love a good ramble in the chat. Do you reckon Brady Tkachuk will move as well? It's possible that he moves. It'll be interesting if he does. Imagine the Caps pick him up. Brady Tkachuk, Tom Wilson, and who else are you throwing on that line? You need someone who's got speed if you want that line. So you would have to have probably Hudson Chikrin maybe, or Hudson Roy maybe, defensively. Who do you put in that other spot? Villiers? Possibly. Maybe Leno. Probably Villiers. Or Sordif. Sordif's a shout. Who would you put in that line? Some native, Joe? Anyone else in the chat? Put it in the chat, I'm interested to know. If you're not new around here though, please leave a like on the stream if you're enjoying it. If you're really enjoying it, subscribe. We are now on the road to 250 subs. Greatly appreciate all the likes and subs so far in today's stream. Hope you're all having an amazing day yourself. Now we go to Florida to play with his brother. Hashtag palm trees. Oh. Here's a line. Here's a line for Florida, right? The Kachuk brothers with everyone's favorite player. Do you put Brad Marchand or do you put I don't know. Who do you put? Dylan Cousins, maybe? He's not a very much a light player, is he? Cousins as well. Like both the Cousins. No, that could be a mean line though. That's if you're taking people from Ottawa anyway. What would be like the most ridiculous line? Brady, Matthew, and Brad. Who you fighting? If one person fights, the entire line's going. It would be mayhem. Who's in the Florida? Who else is in the Florida roster? I can't think off the top of my head. Bennett. Do you go Brady, Matthew, Bennett or Brady, Matthew, Brad? Who do you go? That's interesting though. That's really interesting. Of who they play. Oh, but you could put like trying to think, who would you have defensively? Kulikov? Forsling or something? Or Ekblad? Seth Jones, actually. He's quite a tosser defensively. Does anyone know who, like, what line, what would the line be for the top line in terms of penalty minutes on the season? Shall we do some digging and find that out? Let's go to stats. And then let's go to where is it? Is there not a team like stat for anything? Okay, we'll go to here. If we go to penalty minutes, Zadorov, Logan Stanley, Tom Wilson, Cassilis, and who else you put? You have Zadorov and Logan Stanley with a combined 269 penalty minutes. as your defense, with Kastelic with another 138 penalty minutes in your centre, Tom Wilson on the right with 117, and then for your left, you go with AJ Gray with 109. The only one difference in there would be Jacky with 110, but he's also defense. Tom Wilson, only the fourth highest on penalty minutes. Damn, it's crazy. How much line would that be? Like a line of 148, 138, 121, 117, and 109. A combined 633 penalty minute line. Who's the first goalie? Which goalie has the most penalty minutes? Does anyone know? Are we gonna have to wait and find out? Will it even say? I don't think it will it? I want to know who's taken the most penalty minutes. Okay, Jonathan Quick has taken the most penalty minutes with 14. A combined on ice of 647 penalty minutes with Jonathan Quick. Jonathan Quick with Zadorov, Kastelic, Stanley, Wilson, and AJ Gray. What a line. Like, what a line that would be of penalty minutes. A combined 647 penalty minutes. And that's including the goalie. And then you can have Jacky on the bench. Darnell Nurse on the bench as well. I mean, your second line will also all have over 100 penalty minutes. Douglas is centre with 101. Olivier with 101. Donald Nurse 104. Klapka as well. Like, what on earth? That could be some, like, if you made a full team, someone do the math somewhere. Someone will do it, I guarantee. Someone do the maths on how nuts a full four lines of forward, 3 lines of D, 2 goalies. What is the goon squad? Yeah. The team would be the definition of the goon squad. Shall we work it out? Shall we work it out? We've got a bit of time. Let's go left wings. We need the top 3 left wingers. AJ Gray, Johnston, Kane, and Duhaime. 109, 107, 92, and 71. Right wingers, you've got Klapka, Olivier, Saborin, and Wilson for another 117, 106, 101, and 89. We've currently got just the wingers, and we've got a 792 penalty minutes combined right now. Let's go for our centres. Kastelic, Douglas, McCarron, and Domi. 138, 101, 91, and 85. Defenseman, we're taking our top 6. Zadorov, Stanley, Jacky, Darnell Nurse, Manson, and Luzon. Plus, then if we go over to goalies now, we're taking Markstrom and Quick. For a combined full squad, every game you'd have the penalty box filled. For a combined squad, 1,895 penalty minutes. And as we say that, we're getting underway in the third period. Nearly 2,000 penalty minutes in not even a full season for just your top guys. That's just beyond stupid. God damn. Shot goes wide there. That would be the most nutsy. Like, they've probably played, what, an average of 74 games, those players. Let's just say 74. And then you've got 4 full lines, that's 12 players, plus another 6 for defense, plus 2 goalies. You've got 20 players there. So, if you time it by an 82 game season, you have 2,000, just literally like a 0.865. So basically 2,100 penalty minutes it would be. And that's with goalies in there. That team would average 105 penalty minutes a player. As of right now. For a 4-game season. Like a full 4 games season. Like, Carolina is the first team to clinch playoff. I mean, we sort of knew that anyway, didn't we? Have they won that game now then? Delayed offside there. Good stick by Sordif, but chance here. Over, and there's a penalty here. I think it's Leno going to the box, I believe. Yes, he does. Tripping is the call. God, it's getting a bit cold in my room right now. To just turn my little heater on under the desk. Heat up my legs a little bit. This is going to be a big penalty kill here. We got to kill this off quite quickly here. New Jersey, first power play of the night. The third penalty all night. And that gets cleared down immediately. Good start for the Caps. Again, gotta keep with it though. Some pressure here. That's cleared again. Chance there again. They're starting to hem us in our zone a little bit. We want to try and get this cleared once more. While they're a bit more set as well, we want to clear this, get it up the ice as far as we can. That's cleared, and both teams getting a change here, so that'll kill a good amount of time. 40 seconds remaining on the power play for New Jersey, though. Please get this cleared down, please. 2-on-2 here for the Caps. Shot from McMichael. That goes wide and goes out of play as well. Good kill to start off. We're down 4-2, Rip Pens. I mean, you should be alright in a way. I did say in the last stream that I thought they'd take that one. You did let up a little bit though. Hog? What do you mean, Barbecue? Hello and welcome in again, Barbecue, by the way. How are you doing? How's your night? Hope you are doing well. Huge PK. Yeah, I mean, we've done well on it. Does anyone know... I don't know if it's already passed and I'm just late to the party, but when Brett Burns' 1,000th consecutive game is, do you know when that is at all? Perhaps back to... Good save there, Logan Thompson. Cody Glass had a one there. Multiple chances here early for New Jersey. A lot of shots on goal and another chance here. What a save, Thompson. Right, we need to get this clear, get this game set. We gotta get going. And Caps get a power play. Is it Hisha? Right in front of the Caps bench. Hisha going to the box. Caps getting a power play. We need to bring momentum back. We need this one. The rest of our games are relatively easy. You play twice. Yeah, you don't have. Don't worry. You'll average 4 goals against us. Like, if you want a certain player to hit a certain milestone, you'll be all right. We'll allow you to do so, because we don't seem to know how to do anything. Good chance for Ovechkin early. Yep, he hit 1,000. Who hit 1,000? Are you talking about Ovechkin? One Tampa's just hit 100 goals against his scene. There's like his 100th goal, or are you saying he's hit 100 career goals against them? Because I don't think Ovechkin's even hit 100 goals against the team. I mean, he's got like over a goal he's got over a goal a game against Flyers, which is kind of nice, but oh, you're just talking about all time. Okay. I thought so. Who is it? Do you have a name? Centered. And it's a breakaway. Short-handed. Off the post. Oh my dear lord. Oh, this is actually supposed to be the other way. It's fine. It's a power play for the Caps. I think I've done it the wrong way. Oh well. You know what it means anyway. Shot that goes wide. Ovechkin. Sordif. Working with McMichael. It comes loose. Just kept in the zone by Hudson. Ovechkin with it. 10 seconds remaining on the power play. Nice movement. Hudson's shot. That goes out. Across ice there. Strome. Over to Ovechkin. He curls. Tries to backhand it towards the net. Strome. Drive by Hudson. And this comes out of play as well. Damn. But I looked away for a second and it's 6-2 Tampa. What the hell happened if it's 6-2 Tampa? Damn. What's the poll at? 51 votes, still 78% saying yes right now. There's a lot of people. What the hell? Come on, Caps. Yeah, we need to do more. Like, we need to lock down on our defense. Our defense has been horrendous. Like in this last stretch, we give up so much. I get we're trying to push. I get we're trying to like make sure we get the goals, but we're not doing it very well. The Jackets lost. Yeah. Someone said before. Who was it? Some native, yeah, said now Carolina are first in the East to make the playoffs as well. About Burns playing 1,000 consecutive games. It happened last night. I knew it was coming up. I didn't know if I'd missed it or not. Did he have a good game last night? I don't know. Or was that the really random game? I can't remember. I've not really been paying attention to other teams recently. There's too much going on in the Caps. Centered. Starting to cycle a bit. Shot from distance. That came up high, I think, on Luke Hughes. Keeping in the zone, though. Fresh on Hudson. Good save, Allen. Pressing is the Caps. New Jersey get it out, and it's a 2-on-2 for the Devils. Waiting for extra players. Wilson gets it away. He tries to one-hand it across for a breakaway. He don't quite get there. Oh, it was in the shocking loss over Vancouver. He's still getting quite. Doesn't he have like 20 goals on the season still, or something around that mark? Like, he's still a good player. Is he 41 as well? I think he's just a bit older than Ovi. Well, I guess it's 5-2. Brat again over to it's not going well. The cap season is basically over. They have to get really lucky with how things go now. Chikrin, shot, big rebound, comes loose. Length of the ice. This is icing against New Jersey. They probably have to win out, right? I think they have to win every single game, which is hard to do. They might be able to get away with one more loss, but that's if everything goes perfectly well. Like, perfectly well. Save me. This is way too tough this year. I mean, if you literally look at where we are, like Sandine across to Wilson. Beautiful, right on cue. Wait, does that complete the? I swear someone had a parlay. Wait, Joe, was it your brother? Was it your brother? I swear Andrew had a parlay on that. I swear Andrew just won his parlay. Where's your brother? Joe, where's your brother? Get your brother in the chat. I swear he had a parlay of Pierre-Luc Dubois getting a point, Leno getting a point, which they got it on the same goal, and then Willie getting one. I think that was his parlay. I'm pretty sure that was his parlay. God damn. You texted him. Tell him to get in the chat to tell us for him to celebrate. I mean, we're scoring a lot of goals recently, like. It's currently 26 shots to 24. 5-3 is the score. Sort of thing there with a hit on Jack Hughes. That's sent in by Camp. Tried to turn that one over. Caps do. We're in their zone now. Chikrin fires. Rebounds loose. Can't pull the trigger. Got tied up. A shot for another rebound. Picked up by Brown, and Devils trying to go the other way. Drew a penalty there, though. Good save, Logan Thompson. Caps on the penalty kill. Another big kill, this one. Very big kill. We're scoring so many, but our defense have given up just as many. I mean, that's basically been the run-in for the end of the season for us. We're pushing so hard that we're just giving up enough to, I mean, basically just do us in. Like, we're not helping ourselves in any way, shape, or form. So look at scores around the league while we're waiting. Stars up 3-0 after 2. Wild up 3-2 over the Canucks after 2. 0-0 Hawks Oilers right now. Sens won 4-1. Lightning 6-3. Panthers 2-1. That's good for us. Canadians 3-2. Samoskevich gets it. Raquel scored. Vinikov, Sorelli, Point, Jurgensen, Kuch. Kucherov scored. It's 41st of the season. How many points has Kuch got tonight? He got the assist on the first, his 83rd assist, by the way. He then got his 41st goal the following one. Didn't get it on the next one. Then got another assist. Two assists and a goal for Kucherov tonight. What even is this? Andrew's playing Arc Raiders. Never played it, I'm not gonna lie. Never played Arc Raiders. But Michael tried to drive one short-handed. Taking a lot, killing the penalty well here for Michael and Wilson. Kills quite a lot of time off. Me either. To be fair, I play very specific like games. Like I prefer games where we're just sort of like I get to piss about a bit more. Just goes over that one. Save and Well, that's the dagger in the wound. 6-3. I mean, they're still putting pressure in, like. Like, what are we doing? Hudson just puts it. He only just got enough of that puck. Logan Thompson needs a break. I think you have to give him a break. He's played like 7 straight. Uh, what even is this game again, man? What is this game? Yay! It's 3 a.m. here in the UK, and I'm watching the Caps get the pants pulled down. Just what I wanted to do with my evening. Schönberg 2-on-2. They'll wait for some extra men coming in. That was centered, it goes through. Cycling. And into the corner. TVR. Looking for the open man. Scrambling now. Can't get the shot cleanly off. This one's taken out of the zone. The things I do for you lot staying up this late, by the way. The things I do. But I think the season might be over. A very good hit. Starting the cycle now. They're so quick and so skilled. Roofs it over the top of the net out of play. Jack looking for another one. The thing is, we keep putting the wrong line on against this Jesper Rat line, like. Is Jesper Rat on 4 points tonight, by the way? Is he on that many points already? Let me have a look. Let me have a look. He scored the last one from Hughes. Jesper Rat's now on 20 goals. I mean, it was Hughes that got it to Hisha, to be fair. The things I do for you lot staying up to watch the Caps. The things I do. Like, I stay up for a midnight start here in the UK. It is currently 3 in the morning and we are getting our pants taken, like, pulled down. Like, there's only so much I can really do. Like, there is only so much I can really do. I mean, we got the way we sort of wanted with a lot of the games, I guess. Ottawa getting their win wasn't great, but Cup season likely over with this. Yeah, I think this is offside. Jack Hughes 2 goals, 2 assists, by the way. Jesper Bratt has a goal and 3 assists. Yeah, I mean, I think it's safe to say Jack Hughes, Jesper Bratt will get the stars of the game. There's no point giving anyone else it. Like, there's generally no point giving anyone else anything. I mean, Dubois has 2 points. Wilson has 2 points. They both have a goal and an assist each. You could say they get a 3rd star, but like, this is probably season. I mean, it's basically season for both teams anyway, but that one's offside. By the way, how the hell has Macklin Celebrini got 40 goals? How? This is such a fun end to the game. The Rangers are clinched out of a playoff spot. They're clinched out, damn. I mean, I did say there's probably going to be quite a few in the next few days. Ovechkin's shot, that's blocked. Washington empty net now. We're going to lose 7-3 now. Yay! Come on, guys, celebrate with me. They're officially mathematically unable to make it. Fair. We're going empty net for over 3 minutes. Gotta get pressure now. Hudson. Wait, tries to center it. It comes out of the zone. Strome across. Good save. A couple digs at it. Comes loose. Comes out in front again. Don't know how that one did not go. Kept in at the blue line. Hudson to reverse it. It's under Dubois' stick. Bratt gets it over to Mercer. He puts it into the empty net. And the Devils are going to take this one home now. Caps should have scored. They had so much time. That's Jesper Bratt's 4th assist of the night. Oh, Hughes put him off on it. Oh, that's Mercer's 100th career goal. We've got two 100th career goals in the same night in different games. That one's gloved down, slightly behind on the time. I'll just speed it up. Vancouver almost clinched last year. I was having a look the other day. They're like, I think mathematically it's like a game or two left. Like that, they basically are last anyway. They basically have to win all but like one game, and they need um Blackhawks to basically lose every game. Well, they do need them to lose every game. Like it's pretty much impossible at this point. Plus, I think why would you? You might as well take last to try. You have at least confirmed the top like top three, like the first three picks. Like you might as well make sure you've guaranteed it. Although I feel like Bedard's gonna end up playing with him. McKenna is gonna end up. Nah, Canucks are gonna get shafted and they won't even get the first round pick. I can see it happening now. Cross ice. Roy got for a rebound, came out in front. Lapierre can't stuff it. Kept on the blue line that comes out. It was labelled as onside, but well, 61 votes on the poll, 74% said yes. It's gonna be a no though. Remaining seconds now. And Glass is going after Lapierre. We've got a bit of a fight at the end. Glass went after Lapierre. Glass will automatically get a penalty here. He dropped his gloves. Lapierre gets a few hooks, but referees are just sort of they've decided not to play the last 2.5 seconds. New Jersey wins 7-3 against the Caps. Damn, that one hurts. That one really hurts. Ouch. Blue Jackets have lost last five after going 7-0-3 in the last 10. They fell back to earth. Yeah, they might not make the playoffs either at this point. Damn, well, we'll look at the stats for the game. It's a rough one. We get outshot 12-9 in that one. We outshot them 32-29, but Caps only 47.4 on the face-off dot. Caps went 33.3, 1 for 3 on the power play. New Jersey went 1 for 2. 18 hits to 12 in favour of Caps, and 18 block shots compared to 19. 13 giveaways compared to 23, 5 takeaways for the Caps, 3 for New Jersey. And that will tie the series at 2 apiece. And I believe we go equal overall, both with 2 wins, but both also losing in an overtime / shootout each. So we take the same in the end. Lapierre's been given a penalty. I'm sure the other one will as well. We both lost, yeah. I mean, welcome to the Metro. I think Jack's got one. I mean, we look at points. I mean, Tom Wilson had 2 points. Pierre Dubois had 2 points. Logan Thompson, 22 out of 28 saves tonight. That's a bad one. 786 save percentage is probably worst ever. The Devils, 2 for Hischier. 1 goal and 4 assists for Jesper Bratt. 2 goals and 3 assists for Hughes. 2 goals for Mercer. Jake Allen, 29 out of 32 saves and 906 save percentage. That is a tough loss for the Caps. A very, very tough loss. Not one we wanted to give up. We'll have a quick look at scores around the league. See where we've been alright. Blue Jackets had 10 shots on goal. Oh my dear lord. Hurricanes beat Blue Jackets 5-1. Panthers beat Bruins, that's good for us. Canadians have knocked the Rangers out. Red Wings beat the Flyers. I mean, that helps us against the Flyers a bit, but it's still either way. Lightning beat Penguins 6-3. That doesn't really matter too much for us. I mean, it's probably the best case scenario for us either way, but Sens beating the Sabres 4-1, that's not good for us. I reckon up 1-0 on the Mammoth in the first 41 seconds. Jordan Eberle from Larson and McCann. Leafs Sharks on right now. Knights Flames also on. Stars up 3-0 against the Jets, 7 minutes remaining in that one. Wild up 4-2 against Canucks. That might seal the deal here for the Canucks getting the top pick. They're halfway through the third, needing 2. Hawks Oilers still 0-0, 5 minutes into the second, but that'll do it here tonight. Caps lose 7-4, and it's a bad one. We don't want to give up that much, but I mean, that's too many. That's too many goals. 10 goals against in the last 2. 14 goals in the last 3. 18 goals against in the last 4. 21 goals against in the last 5 games. 24 in the last 6. You cannot let up 4 goals a game. You just can't. I would rather it be a boring 1-goal game if we play solid defense than us get 3 goals and still not do enough with it. But you can't lose 7-3. We can't. You cannot allow them to do that well. Ended up being 30 shots to 30. They added an extra one on at the end there, but That's just not good enough for the Caps. I'm gonna be honest, that you cannot do that. You just cannot do that. That's not good enough at all. You have to play so much better if you want. If that's the level of hockey you wanna play. Except now you're not playing in the playoffs. You can't have it both ways. You just can't. I know I will be ending off today's stream here. Hopefully get a few more going our way. If you are new around here, please leave a like if you enjoyed. 61 votes on the ending poll, only 26% of you getting it right. That's probably about 13, 14 of you in the end. But another 4 subs today in the stream, so thank you all for those who have subscribed. There will be a recap video out tomorrow at some point. Maybe late night for you. I'll get it out probably a little bit earlier than usual, as I do have to travel cross country tomorrow afternoon for my national. So wish me luck. Got to play about 6 games over 2 days. So I've got 4 Lucasade, which is just a sugary drink. It's like your Gatorade, but more sugary. Ready to go for all of them. But thank you all for joining in today's stream. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. I'll put the link to the last CFR video in the chat now for you. Go check that out now. But thank you all for watching today's today's stream, and I will see you all in the next CFR video, which will be out tomorrow, or in the next stream. There won't be one next stream, but there will be one on Sunday night. I can't do the Friday night one because I don't have access to stuff over there, but thank you all for joining in today, and I will see you all later. Peace.